To Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left this video. For those of you who are staying, we are going to get a last quarter moon in Scorpio read. Okay? So the message that comes with the last quarter moon in Scorpio is to reveal what needs to be seen. Okay, so last quarter moon energies are conclusions or closures of things. Could be a time of mini crisis, but most importantly to release and surrender. Okay, the meaning of reveal what needs to be seen is like know all but say little. Okay, only say what needs to be said. Use your shadow work, and importantly, be strong but not stubborn. Okay, being strong at this time is going to be important. Being stubborn, not going to be helpful. Okay, so try to avoid things like codependency, right? Good affirmation at this time. They only need to hear what they need to know. They only need to hear what they need to know. In other words, a need to know basis with everybody. Good affirmation, okay? All right. Good scents to use at this time would be patchouli, sandalwood, or bergamot. Herbs could be clove, lavender, basil. Stones, citrine for manifesting, smoky quartz for grounding, or aquamarine for calm. All right, we are going to do all 12 zodiacs, Aries through Pisces. We're going to pull one tarot and one oracle for each sign. Spirit, what's going on for the Aries collective during this last quarter moon in Scorpio? What's going on for Aries during the last quarter moon in Scorpio? What's going on for Aries? Ooh, the High Priestess. Interesting. Okay, some of you might be having to kind of pull back. You may be feeling as if you're being morally correct, but secretive. You may be holding secrets that have higher meaning of things. Almost like you have to hold it to hold justice, trying to make things more equal for all parties, or for yourself, or for a situation. The pomegranate is in this picture. I'm being drawn to it, so it could be something pretty juicy. It could be you also planting the intentional seed of almost like you're trying to play it stupid. That's like spirit telling you play it stupid at this time. You know, they don't need to know what you know. They don't need to know how much you know. Play it stupid. Okay? What is the advice? Some of you might just be feeling really connected to the moon at this time as well. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. Okay? All right, your guys' oracle card is beloved. So there's radical acceptance. Yeah, you guys are holding back. There is radical acceptance for what you're dealing with or how you feel about something. Making sure that you're saying it in the right way to the right people is probably the most important. Only those who need to know. Okay? All right. Let's move on to Taurus. What is going on for the Taurus collective, Spirit? What's going on for Taurus? Okay. Ooh, okay. The Hanged Man flipped right out, and then the Magician in reverse as well. Wow. Okay, that says a lot. Taurus, you guys might be struggling with a big ideology things at this point. Like you could be starting to look at things more in a big picture instead of trying to stick in your survival mode. You're kind of at that point where you're like, Jesus, take the wheel, kinda. Absolutely. What advice do we have for Taurus? What oracle can we use for advice for Taurus, Spirit? What do we have for Taurus for the oracle? Lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. Yeah, some of you need to do Some ancestral magic. Some of you need to pay tribute to your ancestors. Some of you might need to go put some flowers on some graves. Some of you might need to just call to them, you know. I feel like this is very much so that ready to throw in the towel type of energy. Like you're just not sure what you could possibly do, say, feel, or produce that could make a situation any better than what it is. You need to broaden your perspectives. And to help you do that, your ancestors may be huge on that. So maybe digging into your ancestry a little bit, figuring out what it was that your ancestors were good at. Maybe it's something that you could pick up on your own, or maybe it's something that you need to learn. Maybe it's a generational lesson or a generational gift that needs to be had. Okay? All right. Okay. Let's move on to Gemini. What is going on for Gemini? What's going on for Gemini? Gemini spirit, what's going on for Gemini? Okay. It's just like throwing the cards left and right. Goodness. All right, Six of Pentacles reversed. Some of you need to be really careful about who you're giving money to or who you're allowing within your financial spaces, okay? Make sure that any business deals that you're dealing with at this time are financially safe and fair, okay? Don't spend everything you earn to get things you want and then not have the things you need. That's what I'm hearing. Don't put yourself in poverty trying to help everybody, their mother and brother, you know. Specifically siblings, if they're asking for money, pay attention to that. It could be somebody that is in a situation that is helpless. However, you can't put yourself in the gutter next to them, you know. It's not doing anybody any good for both of you to be beggars. Winter's Dream. Gestation period. What a pretty card. See? It's like this wintry, snowy, pretty card. How beautiful. I keep hearing, look at it, look at it, look at it. Oh, she's a fairy. It's a fairy. She's like in a snail's shell. She like grows in her shell, but she's frozen to the landscape. Okay, yeah, some of you might be feeling very financially stuck. Maybe for some of you, your money is stuck. Maybe it's like something stuck in like some sort of financial lockup. Like maybe it's in a 401k or locked up in an IRA or a CD or something. For some reason, the money's locked up somehow. It's almost like you have to wait to access it. Or maybe some of you need to put your money into those so that no one can spend it. Take it whichever way it resonates. It's also 63, which turns into a 9, which is almost a conclusion. Some of you might see the number 63 or the number 6 or the number 9. All right, that's what we got. Let's move forward to the Cancer Collective. Cancer, what is going on for you during the last quarter moon in Scorpio? Spirit guides, ancestors, what is going on for the Cancer Collective? I'll put the timestamps in the description for you guys, for those of you who want to skip to your own sign or to skip around. You guys are getting the 10 of Pentacles. That's beautiful. Okay. I feel like that avoid codependency is going to be a big thing for you. It's going to be like the big happy picket fence, white picket fence, fairy tale dream stuff coming in. Not everybody needs to know that you're secure. Not everybody needs to know that you have a new partner, or that you got a new pet or something. You bought a new house, moving properties, going on vacations. Whatever is going on, not everybody needs to know. Fool's Embrace, transmuting pain. 22. 10 and 22. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of you that where your stability may be challenged. Watch how you're transmuting your pain. Be careful that you're not trauma bonding specifically. Okay. Also, some of you, like the pain may have come around the time of the full moon, and now you're kind of past it and transitioning into bigger and better things. Some of you might have inherited something between the full moon and the last quarter moon, or between one full moon till the next full moon, which is I'm not sure when the next full moon is. We just had we're in the last quarter moon, so it's gonna be probably like 20 days ish. Like we're probably looking at like 2 to 3 weeks before the next full moon. Some of you might feel like things are like something maybe was bright and shiny when it first came in, and maybe the stability got rocked a little bit there for a while, but you're still sticking in that humble energy, specifically with family members. Watch how you're transmuting your pain. Okay? Okay. All right. Let's move on to Leo. What's going on with Leo? What is going on for Leo, Spirit? What's going on for Leo during the last quarter moon in Scorpio? What's going on for Leos? All right, a lot of you could be definitely feeling a lot of pressure, feeling trapped, feeling extremely anxious. Some of you might be feeling stuck in a situation you can't get out of, but you're being forced out somehow, some way, from somewhere, because you also pulled the Tower. So some of you might be going through like a really big foundational shift life-wise. Like you could be dealing with some large-scale life changes or some sort of traumatic event that has gone on. Some of you, there might have been a lot of verbal pukage, like a lot of shit being said. And you just kind of felt stuck in your shoes, like almost like you had to listen to it. But it causes more pain. Don't believe everything you hear. That's what I'm hearing. We got 2. Okay, Sky Dancers, so Surrender, and Cosmic Womb, the Divine Feminine. Okay, you guys need to reinvest yourself in your feminine side. Okay, that Divine Feminine, that Empress energy that needs to exude from you. Even if you don't feel confident, you better start making it seem like you are. Surrendering things, okay? Surrendering it to whatever it is that you believe in, okay? Surrendering it to all, okay? So I smell patchouli. There's no patchouli in my vicinity right now, but I'm smelling patchouli, so that's probably important for somebody. You might need to use that as an as a scent or as a cleanse. Even patchouli can be used as a spiritual cleanse. Some of you need to spiritually cleanse yourselves and surrender trying to control this situation. It's almost like grasping for straws. Something about land, something about wetland. Be careful not to be in a floodplain. Seek higher ground. Seek higher ground and don't look for anything that is potentially dangerous. Avoid towers, okay? So, like, maybe no tall buildings or nothing that doesn't have a fire extinguisher, you know? Like, just be careful about where you're allowing yourself to go and what you're allowing yourself to listen to. Okay, so this could be a situation where maybe you're being told things that you don't necessarily need to know. And that involves that codependency. If you're standing there listening to somebody talk trash about somebody else, then you're codepending on their energy, their vibration. You're standing there long enough to hear it. If you start feeling vibes and it starts instinctively making you have anxiety or depression or feeling unsafe, trapped, blind to some things, restrained, you start feeling those things, walk away. Walk away. The Empress wouldn't sit there and take that shit, neither should you. Okay? That's what I got for you, Leo. The number 6 and 12 could be significant to a lot of you. All right, let's move on to Virgo. What do we have for the Virgo collective spirit? What do we have for Virgo? What's going on for Virgo during the last quarter moon in Scorpio? Spirits, guides, ancestors. You guys are pulling too as well. All right, Page of Wands, 10 of Wands reversed. Okay. So we had a really, really, really tough time trying to get whatever we were trying to create out to market. And then it was like a drop off. It's like getting it to market, but still not getting paid enough for what you made. So you're just kind of cutting losses at that point. You might have someone coming in to try to manipulate your energies. Or for a lot of you, you may have someone coming in to talk to you about business or something that you're creating or that you're passionate about. Okay? Understand that they're not coming in a mature energy. They're coming in as a page. So make sure that they're actually capable of pulling through whatever it is that they're trying to pull. Be fireproof. Somebody might wear yellow boots or a top hat. They may use a cane. What advice do we have for Virgo? What advice do we have for Virgo? Okay. Ooh, the wailing tree. Reconciliations. Yeah, somebody's definitely coming back around to try to fucking talk. Oh my goodness. If this is about a relationship, specifically if it's your children, okay? If this was like you worked really hard to get your kid to college and they dropped out after a semester, okay? This could be your kid trying to come home or trying to like convince you that they're doing better. Reconciliations are coming. Okay, the wailing tree. Somebody's crying about something. There's reconciliations. Somebody's coming in to make you feel bad about something or trying to convince you that they're done crying about something, that they're done whining or wailing about whatever it was. They're done wallowing about the situation at hand, and they're going to try to manifest and to create a better place for themselves. And they may be trying to convince you to go with them or convince you to help them. Okay, so just be careful and understanding that not every situation fits every person, and there is proper timing for everything. Okay, so with that 10 of Wands being reversed, that means that you might just be on the upside of getting what you like, recouping your losses. Okay, so if you're in that stage where you're not really able to help these people without sacrificing for anything from yourself or your energy, your vibration, my advice is don't consider it, but reconciliation is the advice, okay? The number 10 and 5 could be significant. Some of you might see the number 59. Some of you, it might be a willow tree. Perhaps somewhere where you spent a lot of time contemplating, or it could be like your safe spot that you go when you do need to cry. Maybe it's underneath a tree, a large tree. There's definitely new energy here. It's a new vibration that someone is on. I just want you to be really secure in knowing that even when people are passionate about something, if they don't approach it from the right vibration, it becomes impossible. So just make sure that everybody's vibes are checked where they need to be so that you're not having to recoup losses again. Okay? Okay. Libra. What is going on for the Libra collective? Libra, Libra. What is going on? Tower. Okay, yep. Some of you definitely could be experiencing that mini crisis mode. Some of you might be experiencing some life-changing events. It could be anywhere from a death in the family to house fire to just having someone trying to escape or leave, like running away type of energy. It could be getting the silent treatment from someone you truly care about or not being able to locate them. Or this could be you feeling as if you need to escape. Take it however it resonates for you, but it's a sudden change or shift, okay? A lot of times it's traumatic, dramatic, sometimes dangerous, so just be aware of that. What is the advice we have for Libra? Ooh. What advice do we have for Libra? That's a lot. We'll take the one that's over. Closing door, completion. Yeah. Yeah, something drastic has to happen in order for this to be done. This is like that push has come to shove shit. Okay? You are closing the door. That's the advice. You need to close the door on the shit that is constantly tragic. Close the door. Okay? All right. Let's move on to Scorpio. What is going on with my Scorpio collective? What's going on for Scorpio? Scorpio, Scorpio. This is your last quarter moon, Scorpio. Last quarter moon in Scorpio. What's going on for the Scorpios? What are we up to? What is going on? What can we reveal that needs to be seen? Whoa. King of Swords reverse. Alright. Yeah. Some of you need to really give somebody a strong hand. Like, not being abusive, not yelling, screaming, and throwing tantrums and acting psychotic, but there is definitely some shit that needs to be said. But you need to be careful that you're not saying more than you need to. Okay? So when you have to deal with these people that you are trying to help understand or trying to teach, when you're dealing with these people and you get frustrated and you want to snap off a little bit, just be careful. Make sure that you're approaching it from a high vibration. Make sure that you are communicating appropriately. Make sure that you are doing it within a timely fashion. Don't wait 2 days to punish the dog that pooped on the floor. He doesn't remember what he did. Humans are no different. If you wait 3 or 4 days to talk to somebody about something that happened, chances are they are not going to remember it, or they're definitely not going to remember the details of it. That's for sure. If you wish to communicate things with people, and this may be one of those situations where you do see something that makes you want to snap off and you need to shush about it, because if you've already said something to someone about something that irritates you and they continue to keep fucking doing it, no matter how many times you tell them or warn them, that is your sign that they don't care. If they continue to keep doing what you ask them not to do with just cause, but they keep doing it knowing that it's going to cause a problem, then that means that they don't care. That they don't care that it causes a problem. They don't respect the boundary, okay? Alright, what advice do we have for Scorpio? What advice do we have for Scorpio? Unmarked trail, the wall, and sky dancers. Yeah. Okay. Revelation, obstacles, and surrender. Alright, some of you are going through a period of revelation because of things that have gotten in the fucking way. You may have let it go in the past, but you're realizing this is not fit to work. Sorry, I'm still recouping from being sick, guys. Yeah. A lot of you are getting that revelation of where can I go where I can grow? Where can I go that I'm not led into the dark, misunderstood, or having to constantly walk on eggshells to make myself more appealing to other people? Where can I go to be 100% me and not have the bullshit within the fucking way, where I can actually stop worrying about my presentation and start focusing on what I'm passionate about? Some of you are looking for your higher path. You might have got a little misguided. A little misguided along the way. If you feel you're walking towards your highest good, but for whatever reason, whatever situation it is, there keeps popping up obstacles. That does not necessarily mean it's the wrong path or the right path. Now, if the universe starts throwing you towers, traumatic, dramatic, foundational shakes, life shifts and changes that are like more than just a little uncomfortable, sometimes you have to be uncomfortable to get where you need to be. You have to be uncomfortable to realize what comfort is, okay? But when it continuously keeps happening and there's never any peace, there's the problem. Okay? That's your sign. Not the right way. Or not the right thing. Not the right idea. Not the right people. Not the right place. Not the right time. However it applies to you. You're having the revelation. I feel you're tracking. You know what I'm talking about. Surrender. Breaks down to a 3. Changes. Changes are coming, whether you want them to or not. Fair warning. Alright, we are going to move on to Sagittarius. What is going on for the Saggies? What's going on for Sagittarius? Saggies, during the last quarter moon in Scorpio spirit. What is going on for Sagittarius? Sagittarius. Where's my Saggies? Okay. We got 3. Holy shit. Knight of Wands, Strength, and the 9 of Pentacles. Alright, if I'm going to take this as a 3-card spread, which is how I feel, we are going to say that you were definitely doing some real fast, passionate energy towards stuff that you were inspired by. I would say that currently you feel strong about it, and moving forward, you're going to be financially independent and successful at it. Take that however it resonates. Whatever it was that you were in a rush to get to that was going to light your fire, as long as you remain strong, conquer the lion, conquer yourself, it will prosper. It will provide you the independence that you need. What advice do we have? Okay. Jesus, this is a lot. This is too many. We're not doing that. That's too many. Let's try one more. Okay. Alright, Feast of Plenty. Choices and their consequences. Okay. Yeah. For some of you, this may feel very Two of Swords-y. For those of you who are not tarot savvy, that means that you're kind of feeling stuck between a rock and a hard place right now. Like, you know you need to make a decision, but you're not 100% comfortable with either consequence. You're just kind of trying to choose which is the lesser of the two evils. Should I try to keep pushing with this as hard as I can and make it successful? Will it succeed? Is it the right time for this? Those are questions you should be asking yourself about this situation, most definitely. Just understand that choices have consequences. Every single choice we make every day, all the time, it has a consequence. Okay? But you need to be clear about what the consequences are to each choice. Okay? Know what both of those swords contain. Don't let it be a crystal ball effect. Okay? All right. We are going to move to Capricorn. Let's see what's going on for the Cappies. What is going on for Capricorn? Capricorn. Capricorn. What's going on for the Capricorn collective during the last quarter moon in Scorpio? All right. Wait. Two flip. 1, 2. Yep. Temperance reversed and Page of Wands. Okay. Yep. Somebody else got this Page of Wands in the same position as well. All right. Some of you are kind of feeling a little off balance. Some of you might have had a little spell of being sick lately. Maybe you're struggling to, I don't know, like get back to work and get things back on track. For some of you, there could be somebody coming forward to offer you some sort of deal. I feel like it's some sort of deal. It's feeling like very immature energy. This could be like a low level of management trying to offer you some sort of solution. Just make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into, okay? Because it is the player type energy. For some of you, it could just be one of your exes watching you. Male or female, take it as it resonates. This could just be somebody watching you, trying to figure out how they can finagle their ass back around you. I feel like with this moon's energy that reveal what needs to be seen, I think this person feels like you need to hear what they need to say. I don't necessarily feel like it's going to balance anything out by you getting any type of closure from them, if that is the deal here. Okay? What advice do we have for Capricorn? What advice do we have? Some of you might be struggling to find balance with your kids. Maybe for some of you, maybe your kids got sick, or maybe they're just showing kind of a distemperament. They're being impatient. Deep diver. Diving into a task. Okay, yeah. Some of you are being offered something. You have to dive into it to accept it, okay? 10 is the number of completion, the number of resolution. Okay, and so for you to be able to dig a little bit deeper, you need to have a full and complete understanding of the task at hand. Okay? So, like, if you're working on something and you run into something you don't know how to do, you absolutely need to be asking somebody for help. Especially if the situation is making you feel inferior or impatient or lacking. Someone here needs to look up the spiritual meaning of an octopus and a mermaid. Like water creatures. Something maybe fluorescent that you see too. I'm not sure how that equivalates, but you may be seeing something like metallic or fluorescent that has to do with the task. It may involve tall boots. All right, that's what we got. Moving forward. Let's see what is going on for the Aquarius collective. What is going on for the Aquas? What is going on for Aquarius? Let's see. What's going on for Aquarius? During the last quarter moon in Scorpio, what is going on for Aquarius? What's going on for my Aquas? Ooh. Okay. Oh, we got 3. Okay. All right, if we're going to take it as a 3-card spread, which is what it looks like to me, I would say that you got some sort of awesome, fancy, smancy, inspiring, passionate new beginning. Take it how it resonates, but some sort of new start. New start to a new place, new dreams, new ambition, new thing that you're passionate about. Could be starting a business, could be moving to a new town or a new place, getting a new partner that you're real passionate about, going back to school. It could be a whole range of things. Whatever it is, there's a new opportunity, okay? The energy that you're in currently is the situation of celebrating. Maybe you're close to the end or close to the celebration, or maybe you are in the point of celebrating. Could be a party of 3 at some point. Could be like you, your partner, your new partner, and a friend. Or it could be a situation where it's like you and 2 siblings celebrating, or you and 2 friends celebrating something that's happening. Just understand that that celebration was hard fucking earned, man. It was hard earned. And it may be people that you diversify from. Like, you may be culturally or ethnically different from these people, but it's not a celebration about the differences between you. It's a celebration of everyone coming together despite of differences to make something fruitful, something happen, something succeed. Okay? Now what you need to see coming is the Queen of Pentacles reversed here, okay? So that could be a situation where you thought you were stable, you are now lacking. Okay? So that could be a situation where, like, you lose your housing, or you get an eviction notice, or your job drops your hours to part-time, or there's, say if it's going back to school, maybe there's like 1 or 2 more courses that you have to take to be able to get the actual degree you wanted. Maybe you're like just shy, or maybe there was like 1 more credit that you didn't know about that you have to get. Something to, it's almost like it's defeating, but it's fixable. As long as you remain rooted, it's fixable. There's always more houses to buy. You're still alive, so there's still time to go get those credits to get that degree. Maybe it was like a jump the gun on the celebration here, but this also just on a low term here for an Aquarius. I don't feel this for the large amount of the collective, but I do feel like there is a specific message here for an Aquarius where I feel like you started a new relationship and at some point there was third party involvement, and that's what is leading the Queen of Pentacles to be the way she is. So the woman in control of the money is unhappy and probably not willing to give because she's trying to heal her own. Like, she's probably holding on to her money and her security very tightly. And it has something to do with the third party situation. Don't know what happened. Not gonna dig. That's what I know. Alright. What advice do we have for Aquarius? What advice do we have for Aquarius? What oracle messages for Aquarius? Yeah. The crossing. Initiation. Some of you, this could be an initiation into something new. You may be crossing a bridge into the unknown here a little bit. Some of you might be traveling or moving abroad. For some of you, it's just really crossing a bridge emotionally into the unknown. Maybe you've never had to deal with a third-party situation before. Or maybe some of you haven't had to put yourself in a situation where someone else is in control of your stability and having to reconcile to keep your stability. Could be a situation you're in, okay? It breaks down to the number 9. This is close to completion. This is close to completion, especially with the major arcana, and it's coming in a queen energy, a very strong feminine energy, very, very, very family oriented energy, very financially savvy, clever, humble energy. But it's off because it's been turned upside down somehow. Okay? Alright. That's what I got for you, Aqua. You're being initiated. That's your advice. There is an initiation coming. I would say cross the bridge. Alright, what do we have for Pisces? What is going on for Pisces? What is going on for Pisces? If the cat jumps up here and ruins the card spread, I'm really sorry. She's starting to get real antsy over there. I don't know if she's going to or not. But she's being kind of crazy. Alright, we pulled the Lovers for Pisces. Alright, some of you might be coming into some sort of alignment here. It could be with a partner. It also could be a friendship that's coming back around, or a family alignment that is healing and moving to itself. This is definitely an alignment, though. It could be just you aligning to yourself as well, putting your masculine and your feminine together to create that higher power for yourself. Some of you might just be learning how to love yourself, how to balance the masculine and feminine. Skywriting the fates. Gasmanas and Zeus, Hagalas, and Rado. Alright, some of you could be traveling. Some of you might be experiencing an awakening. Some of you might be learning again about the self. Like, self-care could be really important to you at this time. Protecting yourself could be important at this time. Protecting yourself, protecting your others. You're doing what's right for yourself or mankind at this point. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. If it's not good for everybody else, it's not going to be good for you either. So some of you really need to pay attention to like the political alignments. I'm getting that pretty strongly. There's a lot of you where there's a situation where you're aligned with a person or people where a situation is unfair or unjust. Some of you need to pay attention to where your astrological alignments are. It could be like the proper timing for you to put that awakening in. It may be time for you to be strong but not stubborn about something. But there's some sort of rooted cause for everybody to be pushed together to try to make a collective decision about something that was off that needs to be balanced. Okay, you may be a much bigger part of that than you think you are. But again, with this moon comes that energy of reveal what needs to be seen. Okay? Need to know basis. But if they need to know, by all means, fucking let them know. Alright, that is what I have for you, collective. If those messages resonate, please do hit the like, share, subscribe. Feel free to comment. If you'd like a personal read, my info is in the description below the video. And with that, I will wish all of you lots of love and light.